Well, we already have a whole regulatory scheme in place to manage workplaces. It's called OSHA. And so that's a federal government role. And so we don't have any regulatory role at the state of Nebraska. So we've been doing is working to really communicate out and work with the food processors with regard to the best practices that we have established. If you talk to the folks at UNMC, they'll tell you they've been very pleased with the progress we've made. Certainly more room for improvement as we go forward, but we have weekly calls with the processors to hit upon these best practices, and they're not all involved just putting up plexiglass. It's also work practices with regard to attendance record, the kind of penalties for not having good attendance and making sure those are suspended, making sure folks are being paid to stay home if they're sick or they've got short-term disability, really reducing the incentives for workers to come in and be sick and then therefore spread the virus. And so my approach just in general has been to take a lighter hand with the government, whether it's with the food processors. You mentioned at the beginning, it was part of the panel that we didn't do a formal shelter in place order. What we did is
Hmm.
said, here's the guidelines. We want everybody to do a good job of managing and doing the right thing here in Nebraska. And that's what we've seen from Nebraskans is by and large, they've been doing the right thing with regard to all the rules we put in place and the restrictions we put in place.